Well, the teenager who allegedly defiled a 4-year-old girl is walking free as the case was dismissed by a court in the Central Region. He has been acquitted and discharged. Sources close to Joy News say prosecutors could not provide enough evidence to back claims the girl was defiled. The chairman of the Gender and Children's Committee in Parliament, Dr. Adadientem, however, says proper investigations were not done. His committee on Tuesday met various parties connected to the case before the verdict some hours ago. We will be hearing from him shortly, but first let's hear from the Speaker of Parliament urging the Gender Minister to ensure that justice is served.
Young girls are defiled, women are raped, and when these matters are being investigated, you have all manner of graduate experts holding positions apparently of respect in the society coming to intervene. We want you to please ensure that this act is not a misdemeanor, but a felony. Is followed up with this logical conclusion. And that, Honourable Minister, we are requesting that in 2 weeks' time, you come to this Honourable House and assure that you are personally following this to set an example, and that there are no private, personal, official, whatever intervention to kill the case or settle it behind closed doors. By our law, a felony cannot be settled out of court. Let it be very clear. So, no priest or chief can come in and say, you can't look at it. Because the law says so. So the case must go to court and be proceeded with to its logical conclusion. Honourable Minister, you will please come and report.
Speaker of Parliament Michael Quayle. Let's hear from Chairman of the Gender and Children Committee, Dr. Adadientem, expressing his dissatisfaction about the investigations carried out by the police.
What probably we intend doing, and what I will advise that everybody should probably assist us in doing, is to offer more protection to the victims' family. They need our support. They need the protection, the necessary protection. Another thing that we could probably do is to engineer the collection of fresh evidence that could provide substantial evidence for further investigation. Because it appears that the investigation that gathered evidence wasn't properly done, and that might have been the reason. I believe that we could involve scientific means, we could collect scientific evidence by using DNA, swab. There are a whole lot of other things that we could do to probably unearth the cause, because in the hospital, according to the information that I have, there were some mistakes that were committed in the hospital. Not very good investigations were undertaken in the hospital, and I believe that probably we need to go beyond just the little things that probably we could do. We need to go beyond that. We need to do more. I still believe that there is a lot that could be done, especially if we were to get very professional people to conduct crime scene investigations. It should be possible for proper investigations to be done, for proper evidence to be unearthed. I believe that we could do something. For instance, I do not know, but I don't think proper crime scene investigations were conducted. No. And still, we could rope in scientific evidence. DNA could help. We need to get a lawyer for the victim. You know, whilst the perpetrator was able to hire a lawyer to defend him, the other side didn't have a lawyer, and they were left to the mercy of only the police, the prosecutor. When evidence is not so strong, there's little that the prosecutor can do. Get a lawyer, get a forensic expert as to what could be done after some months of the incident. What is more important for me currently is how we can secure maximum protection for the family, for the victim's family.
You are the chairman of the Committee on Gender and Children. Well, let's listen to another member of the committee, Saboba MP and Charles Bintim, speaking about what transpired when the committee met the family of the victim on Wednesday.
And yesterday, when we met the father and mother and the child, I think that we really gave them some encouragement. When we started to talk, the woman broke down. She was weeping. But as we went on, she gathered courage. And at the end of it all, she got up and knelt and thanked us. And said, we have come to help her. We really, our coming really gave them some hope. And we gave them all the encouragement. And we made them to understand that all is not lost yet. The child still has a bright future. The important thing is they should allow the child to continue to go to school. It is an issue that I think that now that it is in court, the police and the courts will do the right thing so that we curb such situations. From our movements and interviews, there is certainly a case to be made, and it has been made. So we'll now see how the course will go ahead. I will report to our speaker appropriately. And so we think that even though we do not want to preempt things because the matter is in court, but we think that the judicial system, the police, will do the right thing. It is a measure. It is not only for that case. The measure that will be taken is to deter people from future such occurrence. Because if this matter is not properly handled, it means that that area will become a free range for the youth to do what they want. So I think that we'll have to plead with the police to do proper prosecution. We have to plead with the judicial system so that the system should work.
One of the members on the committee is speaking to Maxwell Agbagba, but that was before the case was heard in court. And as you know now, unfortunately, that case could not make it. It's been dismissed and the accused has been acquitted and discharged. The person who was accused of defiling the 4-year-old has been acquitted and discharged. You're still watching The Pulse with me, Gifty Andua.